Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for February. I don't have anything sketched out or planned out in advance, so I'm going to be flying by the seat of my pants and just doing what I feel like as I go. But before I dive in, I just want to show what kind of tools and things that I prepared to do this plan with me today. So first of all, I have my pens for writing. I have the Unit Jetstream in the 0.38. This is one of my favorite pens of all time. It's a nice little ballpoint pen that's really good for thin paper. Then I have the Pilot Juice Up. Yeah, Pilot Juice Up 3. It's got 3 pen colors. It's very inky, so it's not the greatest for this paper, but I just like the color of the ink, and I like that it's a trio, so it's really convenient. And then I have this kind of funny looking ballpoint pen, and the ink is pink, so I thought that might be nice to use for February. And by the way, I'm still recovering from my cold. I feel a lot better than I did last time that I filmed, but yeah, I'm still not totally out of the woods with this cold yet, so I might have to stop and cut here and there if I need to cough or something like that. And I know my voice still doesn't sound the greatest, so I apologize for that. I've got white out here, a whipper, which I love. Then I've got, for colors, I've got the Friction highlighters in the pastel tones. Not that I really need to erase what I draw in my planner very often, but I just like the colors, and this ink does not bleed through the paper, so I just have been sticking to these 5 colors for like all of my color coding and stuff. And then I have a mild liner in this like bright orange that I use to mark off the days sometimes. So that's it for pens. I also have this little stencil in case I need to draw some check boxes or something. I don't treat this planner as like a decorative planner. It's very functional, but in case there's some extra space that I don't need, I brought out some washi tape. These are all of my like pink tone and floral washi tapes. And then I also have some various stickers here. Again, I don't know that I really will decorate very much because I need all the space I can get in this planner, but just in case I'm feeling a little whimsical, or I see that there's some empty space that I can utilize or decorate, I've just prepared some different stickers here. Sticker books, sticker sheets, date stickers, etc. So yeah, without further ado, let's just dive into planning. So January has been going okay as far as planning goes. I mean, last week was kind of a dud because I was very sick. I'm feeling a lot better, but yeah, you can probably hear my voice is still not there. I still have a cough. Yeah, I'm struggling, but getting better. So hopefully I will have fully recovered in the next few days. And I'm also finding that I am running out of space to write all the to-dos on my mind, because right now I'm in kind of like nesting mode. I'm due with my second child in March of this year, so I feel like it's coming up really soon. And we live in a pretty small apartment, so I've been just trying my best to reorganize things, make efficient use of the space in our house, and it's been really stressing me out, and I have just like so much stuff on my mind, different things that I want to reorganize or upgrade or just get rid of. It's just like it's a lot of stuff changing around the house, and so yeah, sometimes I feel 8 check boxes per day is not enough. I don't really know a good solution yet because there's not a lot of space in the back for like brain dumping. Like there's maybe like 18 or 20 pages back here, which I feel I'll run out of really quickly if I start using this as like a daily brain dump. Like really quickly I'll run out. So yeah, I don't have a solution. But anyways, let's look at February here. So I actually, when I first got this planner, went through and wrote these tasks for every single month, which is change the sheets and change the bath mat. That's just like the basic chores that have to happen each month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this monthly page as my, again, my content planner and my subscriber count like I did for January. I have not been writing in here or tracking things very much because I've just been so sick and it's not a priority right now. Like I said, I'm focused on the house. So not much has been happening here in January, but I'm going to keep giving it another try. I'm going to continue using this as that kind of tracker and planner. Even if I don't write much in here, I don't want to give up yet. So I'm going to give it another shot. So I'm going to draw out the lines for the subscriber count tracker, and then I will get back to you. All right, so that is set up. So now I'm going to be able to use this as my YouTube subscriber count, my IG follower, my my Instagram follower count, and then the top space is going to be for content planning. I'm wondering if I should do date dots just for fun. Do I have any pink ones maybe? Maybe these ones are more like brighter pink. Oh, but I used the first week, so I couldn't even use this if I wanted to. I could do these. I'm going to, I guess, white out all the dates and put date stickers just for fun. Why not? Okay, that was not fun. I don't know why I said let's do that for fun. That was not fun. All right, and then I think what I want to do next is maybe put down some washi tape in like the blank squares. That might be cute. I really like this like checkered one, and maybe I need a thin washi to go with it. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I have any stickers I want to use. Well, these are like Valentine's-y. They're kind of big though for this planner. I don't know that I need to put this. I mean, I would like to. They're cute, but I just don't really have the space for that in this planner. But I might use this to decorate another page. This one I know there's like a lovey-dovey page of stickers. This one, these are really cute. So maybe I might put one down here, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And actually, now that I'm thinking, I would like to do maybe 2 washi tapes together. Alright, as far as decoration goes on this page, I think that's good. That is more than I expected or intended to do, and it's really cute, and I think that is enough. Because I still want to have all of this space to write down my monthly to-dos down here as well. I don't want to waste any more extra space on just decoration. So I think that's good. That's my monthly calendar page. Again, this is my content planner and my follower and subscriber tracker, as well as my monthly to-do list. Just general, not just only for content things. This is for just everything for the month. And then moving on, this is like a really, really functional page. So what I need to do first is write in my categories across the top for the things that I'm planning and tracking for the month. I have to check because I forget. Okay, home, events, workout, that's a joke, and meals, again, another joke, but I'm going to keep trying. And this one, I don't know why, I like to use the Pilot Juice pen just because it's a darker black and it stands out more. So this is home, events, workout, and meals. All right, so the first thing that I need to mark down is my husband's work schedule. So he actually alternates day and night, so I have to keep track of that so that I know what's going on. I need to know, like, when am I going to be home alone during the day versus at night. And, oh, I just messed that up. Okay, so see, that's what the friction is for. Hello. I just said that he alternated schedule, and then I went and wrote the same schedule twice. So that's, for me, yellow is a day schedule. So that's day, night. This will be day again. And I don't think there's any holidays in February that he's going to be off, or that my daughter's daycare is going to be off. So I'm just going to go through. That's night schedule. And then I just like to also write it, even though I know what the colors mean. It's just more clear for me if I actually write what it is. Although sometimes it's hard to write on top of the friction for some reason. Okay, it's not writing. I'll come back to that. Okay, so I have his work schedule in there, and then after that, I need to do my laundry schedule. I don't know why I'm so crazy about my laundry schedule. Like, I'm very particular about it. I have it written down on, like, the family calendar on the fridge. It's over here, and then I write it here, and then I'm also going to write it into the weekly because that's, like, my daily task of doing the laundry. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my laundry schedule now, again in this home column. All right, so that's my laundry schedule. In case anyone is curious, I like to do laundry for my daughter, my baby, every other day. And then I do laundry for mom and dad, me and my husband, every 4 days. And so it works out that I'm always doing baby, mom and dad, baby, and then I have a rest day. And so if there's other laundry that comes up, like towels or something that's dirty that needs to be urgently washed, then I have these like built-in days off where I can do other types of laundry. For this first rest day, it's actually not going to be rest. It's going to be linens for the month. And then, yeah, like I said, if anything pops up, I can either do the laundry on those days off or take an actual rest, which is nice. It's not, I don't like to do laundry every single day. So I like that I have these built-in rest days from like the usual laundry that I always have to do. That's my laundry schedule. I care about it a lot. And then next is, next I need to mark down what days the market is going to be open and closed. I can't remember if I did it. Yeah, okay, I did it in the home column. So that's Sundays. In Korea, the big markets, like the big supermarkets or like a Costco or something like that, they have to close every second and fourth Sunday of the month, just as a rule so that small businesses can compete on the weekends. So I just like to mark what days those are going to be open and closed so we don't accidentally go to the store. And that's going to be closed, and that's it. Okay, so that's the home schedule. Then for events, I need to mark down my pregnancy weeks, which I do in purple. Oh my God, that is actually so sick. Like, I cannot believe I'm gonna have a baby so soon. Ew, I'm freaked out. Okay, and then I think I do have an appointment with my doctor. When is that gonna be? I think it might be, when is it? I actually don't know. I think it might be this day. I won't write it in. I'll just leave the highlight and I can erase it later if I'm wrong. Yeah. And then for actual like holidays and birthdays, I'm gonna use pink for that. Let's see, Valentine's Day. And then there is a birthday on this day. Let me just write a question mark so I know that I need to check that. And then I'm going to write the birthday later just for privacy. But yeah, that's it for events. I don't think we really have that much going on in February, like appointments wise. So, not yet anyways. So that's all I can do for that. And then workout and meals. I tend to track it more than I plan it. I probably should plan it so that I actually follow through and do workouts and like eat healthy meals. I'm going to leave that blank for now just because I'm not quite sure what I want to do for those this month. And that's also something that, like, if I do plan it, I probably wouldn't plan it very far in advance. I'd probably plan a couple days at a time or like a week at a time, and not go crazy and try and plan my whole month because there's no way I'm going to follow through if I do it like that. So I'm going to leave it blank for now. So that's all for this vertical monthly page. And then we get into the weeklies. So on the weeklies, I also like to duplicate this information. So I'm going to put in my husband's schedule, my laundry schedule, my pregnancy weeks, holidays and birthdays, and the market days as well. So I'm going to do all of that, and I will get back to you when I am done doing that. Because that's not very exciting. I don't need to talk about it while I do it. All right, so I've duplicated all the information onto my weekly page. So that'll help me stay on track during the weeks. And then I know it might seem like a shame to use up one of these check boxes for laundry, which is something that I always do, like regardless, but I think I need to see the visual reminder each day. And then also, like, it helps me to not overdo it on other tasks when I'm gonna have to expend energy on doing laundry that day. All right. Anyways. Okay, so that's looking cute. This this space is blank, so I might put just a little washi just to mark the end of the month. I'm actually gonna white out the days here. All right, and then this page, I feel like I should do something because these are all blank days. It's not part of the month, so it still has check boxes and stuff, and it's a lot of space that I could use for like planning my month, or like I could brain dump over here. I think what I want to do is maybe just like outline these days and then maybe put some stickers down, because then it makes me feel more like I'm allowed to use the space. For some reason, since it's like all filled in, I feel like I can't just write all over it. So I'm going to try and like modify it with some stickers and some highlighter and make this into like a brain dump area. All right, as you can see, I have like no confidence when it comes to decorating with stickers. Like, what do I even do? What do I even do? I don't even know. I wish that the writing on these was white instead of black. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not sure what else to add, and I think that will give me enough like flexibility to write what I want to right there. The other page that I'm leaving blank is going to be this spare page at the end of February. For January, I actually use that page as like a content idea collection, sort of like, you know, I just used up the space for something useful. So I might, if I have another idea of some kind of collection or some information unrelated to February that I want to put. I might use this page for that, or that might become like a monthly thing, like doing a content idea list for each month. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. Well, I guess, maybe I could put a little washi tape just to make it pretty. I just ripped that page. I just ripped this page right up. All right. I put a little something here because these are also spare days. So just as like a little encouragement to myself that I can use that for something and not leave it untouched. All right, so that's it for February. I think this was probably absurdly long for how little decorating I did. So I'm going to edit this down to make it, bite-sized and more concise and stuff, cut out all the boring bits or speed up some of the processes. And yeah, so again, this is the content planning page along with monthly to-dos here on the side. Then I've got my vertical monthly where I track my home life, events outside of the house, and I'll be tracking workouts and meals as the month goes on. Then I have my weekly pages. This first page is going to be for, I guess, more like brain dumping and things. And then I've got all of my laundry schedule, my events, and my husband's work schedule all written out on my weeks in advance. And then I have a blank page here where I can do what I want whenever I feel like it. So that's it for my plan with me. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.